Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Gwenation, and I am rocking culture currency at my interview tonight. Okay, home team, what's up?
Okay. No.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Gwenation, and I am rocking culture currency at my interview tonight.
Yep, it's
Okay,
live.
home team, what's
Oh,
up?
okay.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Gwenation, and I am rocking
It actually did
culture
go live when
currency
you did it. Oh,
at my
okay.
interview tonight. Okay, home team,
So it's
what's up?
I see it now. It's
Hey,
fine.
what's going on, everybody? It's your girl
Yeah.
Gwenation, and I am
Yeah, it's
rocking
like mad
culture
delayed.
currency at my interview tonight. Okay, home team,
Oh,
what's up?
you on?
Hey, what's going on,
Hey.
everybody? It's your girl
Hey,
Gwenation, and I am
we
rocking culture
rocking.
currency at my interview tonight. Okay, home team, what's up? Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Gwenation, and I
You
am
on the live?
rocking culture.
Hello.
Hello.
We live.
Are we live?
Yeah, turn the sound
Come
off your
on,
phone.
let's get it. Okay, phone, sorry, family and friends. I love y'all, but we live.
Yeah, we gonna wait a second.
Okay,
Cause it's only one person watching. That's
one
probably me.
person. Tune it on in, everybody.
So welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah.
Like extremely excited. Let me say that.
So this is like a new passion of mine. Being like a late night talk show host.
First of all, this is really funny that you're even saying this because you are like naturally a late night talk show host,
Yeah,
like just in conversation with anyone,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So I think this is dope. And I am like VIP being here, so I'm going to eat it all up.
Oh
Yay.
shit, it's on.
Eat.
Okay, it's three people watching. The
Okay.
rest to catch on. So
All right.
welcome
Thank you.
everybody. So
Yay.
let me introduce this person sitting across the table from me.
Oh, it's the
So many words.
Oh, wow.
So this woman, I met her.
Oh.
Matter of fact, let's do a story.
Oh my gosh.
Story time. So I'm in my mom's basement, and a friend of mine, by the name of King Ray, some call him Ray Shard Tucker, some call him Pizza Man Pizza.
I still call him King Ray.
He said, "Man, right."
Yeah.
I call him King of all ramen noodles.
Indeed. Oh, okay.
He calls me Quincy for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm in my basement. I'm making beats, and he said, "Yo, you got to hear these girls." And I'm like, "Who?" He said, "It's a gospel group.
Right.
Their name is Presence."
Right.
And I'm like, "All right, okay, fine." Me and him just was getting really cool,
Okay.
and so here comes these ladies,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Okay." And then somebody sings, and I go, so it's gospel people in my house. I can't say what I'm gonna say. So I'm like, wow, oh wow.
Okay.
And then a length of time passed where I just didn't see
Okay.
these women anymore. And then one day got a call because they were signed to one of the Clark sisters from what I remember.
Not the Clark sisters. Vicky Winans. It was Vicky
Winans,
Winans.
one of
Yeah.
the Winans.
Vicky Winans. Yes.
And I'm playing beats. I actually still have some of those beats that
No,
I
you do
played.
not.
I do. I do. Yep. I actually did a song to one of them, but I still got the beats,
Okay.
some of them. And
Dope.
we was cracking jokes. The vibe was good. All three of the girls was dope. Two
Yeah.
of them sisters.
Right. Right.
The
Shout out to Debbie and Leah. Love y'all.
Leah is like Black Power to the third
You ain't
power,
lying. I love her so much.
and we still didn't work. Still didn't work. Years
Right.
passed. At the same places, same shows,
Yep.
same everything,
Sure.
and somehow I just ended up having a super tight bond with this woman sitting across the table from me.
Ooh, hey, there it is.
She is beautiful.
Aw.
She can sing,
Oh, thank you.
not sing. I ain't
Thank
talking about
you.
this new R&B lazy stuff. I mean sing,
Thank you.
sang,
Thank you.
right?
I appreciate that.
She is a hustler. She
By nature.
is determined.
Thank you.
When she has her mind set to something, you'll see her every day on Facebook showing that she's doing it, and you see the results.
Yeah.
Everybody who don't know who this woman is,
Mm.
be happy like I am that you just met her. We got Gwenation in the building.
I want to take that that introduction on the road. That was like the best introduction ever of somebody that like truly knows me. Ren, I am so excited to be here. Thank you for having me on your platform.
No
I'm
problem.
grateful. Thank
Oh
you.
man, listen. As soon as you called me, so for those who don't know, none of this was planned until last night.
Listen, last night it started around maybe 6 p.m.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
And she's like, I need an album cover now. And I'm
Classic
like,
Gwen. Classic me. It's classic.
yeah, but to know you is to love you.
Oh, I love
Right.
you too.
So she says she needs an album cover, and I mean, if anybody knows me, you're not gonna just come and get an album cover and that's it.
Right,
Like,
because 2 hours later, if it was that, I think I'm putting too much on it. The album cover that is The Ballad of Debate 2.
album
Boom.
cover done. We got some
Promo.
promo video uploaded on the website, ready to
Yes,
go.
yes.
And we set this up because
Yes.
I know you. I didn't even have to hear the music. I know your talent level, and I know what you. I know what you do. I'm
I
about to say
appreciate
can do. No, I know what you do.
I appreciate that.
So
Thank
I'm like,
you.
nah, you're not about to just post an album cover and say, hey, everybody, listen. No, 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 no. We gonna give it all to them.
Yes.
So this is actually something that I wanted to do anyway.
Okay.
I did this for Kisma actually.
Hey,
Yeah,
and
we did
she's
the
so
same
dope. Shout out to
thing.
Kisma. She's
Absolutely.
like amazing. Yeah.
What a voice, right?
Oh, the voice, yeah.
So my late night talk show is not going to be in this room, but when I do listening parties, it's going to be in here, right?
Okay.
So we're going to talk. We're
Yes.
going to shoot the. Can I cuss?
You
A
can.
little bit.
I want you to be free to be who you are, darling.
I'm not going to be vulgar, but I
Don't be
cuss.
vulgar. But, you know.
So we're going to shoot the shit. We're going
Yeah.
to talk about some stuff.
Yes.
And we're going to listen to this music because we got 8 people watching. Oh,
Come on.
shizzle
Oh,
dizzle.
snap. All 8 people, we about to let y'all have it.
So, first of all,
Yeah.
I was listening on the way here.
Okay.
So for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, I had to put my my dress hoodie on because Gwen's in the building.
Don't start your mess.
It's my dress hoodie. You know.
You look very handsome.
Thank you.
You look very nice, sir.
My Dunder Muffin hat.
Come on, hats.
Yes. So,
Yes.
and I'm listening to the music. And one thing that really caught my ear was, have you noticed that lately in R&B they don't do harmony anymore?
Yeah.
It's just one
Absolutely.
track
Sure.
and no dynamics when they sing.
Sure. Absolutely.
They just sing
Mhm.
straight.
Yep.
So my question to you is, in this world of everything has changed to like the bare minimum,
Sure.
what makes you want to just keep doing a lot on musically?
You know what? It's just in me.
Mm-hmm.
It is in me. Music, and I say this all the time, music speaks to me.
Okay.
It legit speaks to me. Like the notes, the words, but especially the harmonies, they just ooze from the music.
Yeah.
Like seriously. And that's why, I can't wait till we get into the music because I'll be able to talk about the producer of the music
Yeah.
and just how he inspired me in a time that I just wasn't inspired.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because I am a singer. I can sing.
Yeah.
I get the same type of music
Yeah.
sent to me constantly.
All the time.
It's the slow, and it's no disrespect to any of it. It's awesome, and I will belt all over that. But a lot of times,
Yeah.
more times than not, that's really not what I'm listening to,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not what I'm inspired by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I wanted to take some hip hop tracks,
Right.
take some very urban, some very now, pulse to the, to the floor music and be like, wait a minute, I can still sing on this. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
not gonna oversing it, obviously, but I still want to hear harmonies. I want that music to sound good to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to get I want some girl to get lost in the music like I did back in the day, where it was like, oh yeah, the front vocals are there, but what's going on in that background?
Right.
What makes me move with it? You know what I mean? And so I still enjoy that process. That's a part of Gwenation, straight
Yeah,
up.
absolutely. I mean, we be in the studio, so it's
All
like
the time making
one-
good music, baby.
one thing I love is like when we write together.
Okay.
That be the trippy part because you'll be like, just give me the words. And you just melody after melody after melody after melody.
You have to stop me. Just stop me. Yeah.
And we be in there smiling. Oh, you hear that? You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? And I'm like, I couldn't imagine being in the studio and not getting that feeling of, ooh, you hear that note, that's so sweet.
Sure.
Where you just go in and just sing it flat. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't get it. And here's the thing: it's quite the conundrum for me because I do enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But then guess what? As I'm listening to that music,
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting harmonies to it.
Ah.
I promise you, when the hook comes, I got 2, 3, 4 harmonies to it.
Yeah,
I promise
absolutely.
you. You know, so that's just you get your niche, and that's my thing.
I definitely think that new R&B needs to find their way back to old school R&B.
Indeed. At least in the middle. Like, let's find some type of common ground, because that feel-good music, you can't.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
Come on.
They got to find their way back. And
Yeah.
speaking of finding their way back,
Ew!
see what I did
see
there?
what you did there. Give me some. Come on.
Booyah.
You did that.
We're going to go into this first song.
Hey.
So I'm going to play the songs and not play the interludes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So Finding My Way Back
Ooh.
on Ballad of Debate 2.
Yes.
Here we go.
Finding my way back. Finding my way back.
You can comment back to them.
I can. Okay.
Fix my hair, grab my jacket, I got my shoes, and I'm finding my way to you.
Hey.
Oh, to you.
Yeah.
And I don't care how long it takes me. I'm gonna
I find harmonies for my own self.
Turn our microphones off.
Oh, to you, oh, to you, oh, to you. I go crazy every time I hear your voice. A little trippy every time you say my name. I wonder if you feel me, baby, like I do. When you're away, you see I now. No matter what, you see I now. No matter what, and that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I wanna see ya. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I wanna see. So I'm gonna fix my hair, grab my jacket, I got my shoes, 'cause I'm finding my way to you. Oh, way to you. And I don't care how long it takes me, I'm gonna find my way to you. Out to you, out to you, out to you. Hello, hello. Hey. Out to you, hello, hello. Out to you, out to you. Hello, hello. Out to you, hello, hello. Out to you, out to you. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. That's a fact. Hello, hello.
Check.
That's a fact. Yep. Hey, that's a fact.
Yeah. So first song, Finding My Way Back. We
Finding
are
my
back.
way
I'm Dean Beanz, your host for the night. This is Late AF. Y'all know what AF mean. We're Dean Beanz, and we have a special guest in the building. We got Gwenation,
Hey, everybody.
the voice. And I ain't talking about the contest.
Listen, okay?
So, Ballad of Debate.
Yeah.
2,
Two.
right? So,
Second, yes.
I'm going to need you to explain the title.
Okay. So the Ballad of Debate, let's go back to where it came from. So the Ballad of Debate, a few years ago,
Mhm.
I was at the house.
Yeah.
I was at my house. I had my own studio at the crib.
Right.
And I had started just kind of searching for who I was in music at that time. And I got to shout him out because he's so freaking dope. Denon Porter. He had these porter chops.
Yeah.
And so he did this record where he just chopped up a whole lot of different
With Glasper joints, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Robert Glasper joints, exactly. And so I was like, man, the music started speaking to me. So anyway, so I put this project together. I even came to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came to you to help me mix it and put it together, right? And then I remember telling you how nervous I was because I did this without him knowing.
Right.
Right? And then I just sent it to his email. Okay.
Yeah.
Denon, I did this to your whole record. This is 12 minutes. It was 12 minutes of it.
Yeah.
I did this. I wrote this whole storyline to it, created this whole thing, got with Rennie. We went to the studio, did that. Tell me how you like it.
Yeah.
I'm literally on. I was
Eggshells,
nervous. Oh my
yeah.
God, eggshells to the 10th power. He called, loved it, gave me the permission to put it out. Boom, we put out the Ballad of Debate.
Right.
Dope. I love writing stories. I love it. I have 3 amazing sisters under me, and we can create and write stories. That's all we did. It was
Yeah.
4 girls in the house, and we're all creatives.
Right.
That's what we did, okay? And so transferring into that, I wanted to continue on with the process. But I knew that because I had dealt with one producer on that record, I knew if I went further, I wanted to work with one producer.
Got you.
Now the storyline goes on. I start collaboratively working with Dean Jones, rapper out of Detroit. Shout out to Dean Jones. He's super, 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 super dope. His new single, Our Ricky Tan, super fire. Like, go support it. It's everything.
Boom.
So he has a friend named Jason Lee.
Okay.
Jay Lee.
Both of them is on the last song, right?
Right. And well, they're on the very last song.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gotcha.
absolutely.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay. So Jay Lee comes in town because he doesn't live here. He comes in town. He's from here, but doesn't live here currently.
Okay.
Comes in town. Dean Jones sets it up, okay. for us to meet.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he reminds me so much of you. It's insane. This guy opens up his laptop and he has hundreds of tracks.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking hundreds, so much so that he has, he's like hearing my style and he's hearing other songs I've done and he hears the Ballad of Debate. And so he starts to send me stuff, right?
Wow.
So now we're doing stuff kind of individually, but, it's kind of, I'm still trying to find myself. You know how we artists get y'all. So, so I'm in that artist place. So then he sends me, I wanted to do this. I had an idea to do these Wednesdays, which I did at a point in time.
That's sweet.
And I tell him this.
Yeah.
And I say, hey, Jay, I want to do these Wednesdays. Just send me a collective of tracks that I could just release this on these Wednesdays. When I open it, and for me, sonically, the storylines just started writing each other. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm like, I can't write it fast enough.
Right.
The harmonies are coming. I'm fighting with myself because it's coming. And so I'm like, listen. So I pitched the idea to him. Listen, I think this is the Ballad of Debate too. Straight up. And he's so dope. Shout out to Jay Lee. He's an amazing talent.
Those tracks is bangers.
What?
Yeah, all of them. Like
all
every
of
last
them.
one of them.
And he did every last one.
Yeah, bro,
From
Cole. I need a beat, bro.
Hey, come on. I'm going to hook it up.
Wow.
There we go. Rinson meets Jay Lee. Come on. What? But I mean, and I'm all about that. Like, I want everybody to meet each other, and because that's what our community is all about. And so he was so gracious to allow me to utilize these tracks, and we got it done.
And boom.
So we are here at the Ballad of Debate.
So this is an ongoing story.
It's an ongoing story.
So it might be a 3.
It will be a 3.
Ah.
Ooh, because she still hasn't found. And she this woman that I'm writing about. So to go back to the story.
Yes.
So the Ballad of Debate 1 is about this woman who and go see the Ballad of Debate. Go watch it. Go listen to it. It's 12 minutes of your time. The first one, but it's about a woman who is who this old love comes back to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
This old love comes back to her, and she doesn't know because it kind of ended kind of shifty with them.
Okay.
And she doesn't know if she wants to go back, but he invites her and he gets her a plane ticket, and so she's gone. Yeah, the story is like really in depth.
Wow.
But she meets someone at the airport as she's about to
that was
go.
from the last,
from the last one,
yes.
right? So where we pick up is the guy. She's still with this in particular guy that she met, and so now she's ready to take it to the next level. And so that's where the Ballad of Debate is.
Oh wow.
We're taking it to the next level.
So it's very seldom these days that there are conceptual albums.
Fair enough. Yep.
You
and I
know.
was scared about that because there aren't a lot of conceptual albums.
It isn't.
And I was very nervous about that, to be honest.
Yeah, but my thing is if everybody's going left, you got to go right.
You dig?
Because
Right.
you don't want to get caught in the funnel. And people don't realize everybody's doing the same thing.
Sure.
That's like going in the funnel. So the
Yeah.
first ones is going to get through.
Right?
But everybody else is stuck.
Indeed.
So it's like, no, man, just go around
Yeah.
and you'll find a better way. And
Yeah.
to me, with the Battle of Debate series that you're doing, that is stepping way outside the box. Like
It
you said, the
is.
first one was only 12 minutes.
Yep.
12-minute project. And that was before the funny thing is that was before everybody started shortening their albums.
It was.
So
Very
you
much
you
so.
was ahead of the curve.
Indeed.
You know, so you
Yes.
say, yeah, I'm gonna catch, I'm gonna get their attention. Boom.
Yeah.
I did the 9 minute project after that.
You did after
Yeah.
that. We
Yeah.
talked about that, and I was like, yes, Ren, yes, do it, yes.
Yeah, it makes total sense. You
Yeah.
know, so that's the cool thing. You're always thinking ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
And
Trying
you're
to.
always going to be successful doing it that way,
Thank
like
you.
always. So
Thank you.
so here's another question.
Yeah.
So from your first album that you did with Marcus Divine,
Okay, yeah.
right, to Ballad of Debate 1,
Mm-hmm.
to this Ballad of Debate 2.
Mm-hmm.
All of the music is completely different from one another. Every project.
Sure.
So the first one is a very classic R&B sounding.
It is. It's very sultry.
Right.
Yes, yes. I
Then
love
Ballad of Debate 1
it. Mm-hmm.
got that hip hop funk to it.
Right.
Them beats. It's
Yep.
ugly face beats.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
And then this one is like it's like a mixture of the two when it has
Okay.
modern sounds in it as well.
Got it.
So, do you look for a specific sound, or you just say this caught me and I'm gone?
Yeah, I'd have to go with the latter.
Hmm.
It caught me. I think that if you start to look for stuff,
Yeah.
you'll never really find it. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll be looking for a minute,
Yeah.
or now I start to get myself in certain time, and I'm just speaking of myself.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting myself into a certain timetable, and I don't want to do that. I don't work well with that. You know, like both projects were honestly, all three projects were organic.
Okay.
You know, because Happiness, Love, Freedom was at a time that my life was transitioning. You know, the album turned into something that it was not started to be. You know, it's just my life was turning in such a way. So I was writing in such a way.
Yeah.
So that was organic. And I gotta say that about Happiness, Love, Freedom. And then Ballad of Debate, I'm at the crib. I'm searching for music, and really not at this time. It's just playing in the background, and it starts to really speak to me.
Right.
And so I'm like, "Ooh, I think I want to do this." So then I kind of backdoor it, and then I liked it, and so it happened.
And then boom.
Right. And so then this was supposed to be for something else, Wednesdays.
Right.
And this collective of music
It turned
turns
into something else.
So I'm very much so an organic. That's just who I am, though. You know, I'm very big on energy because my energy is so big all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and so, you know, I like that. I like big energy, you know, or just good energy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be big, but just good, you know, and music speaks to me in energy ways as well. So
Boom.
it's organic.
I was about to say, hey, and guess what the next song is?
Come on. Hey.
So before I get into some more questions, we got another song coming up. It's called Hey with more than one Y.
Indeed.
2 Y's. I don't know if that means something. We're going to find out.
It doesn't. It's just hey.
It's just hey.
It's just hey.
I thought it was like, hey.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like something about to go down. All right, here
Well,
we
yeah,
go.
something is about to go down.
Hey.
Jason Lee. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey. Hey, baby. I've been missing you, babe. Now what are we gonna do, babe? Cause the distance is growing and my love is showing something special. I want you today and always to look at me the way you do. See, I feel so warm inside. No, I don't ever want it to go. Can you keep me in your life? Please. I promise to make everything right. Because even on our bad days, I'm gonna work harder for our best day. Now what we gonna do and how we gonna act? Oh baby, can you feel this as a matter of fact? I know I'm feeling your vibe. Now what we gonna do and how we gonna act? Oh baby, can you feel this as a matter of fact? I know I'm feeling your vibe. I wanna take a minute to say hey. Hey, just a little minute to say hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 baby, I wanna make you feel the best Give me roses all the time. That's why you stay on my mind. I wanna make you feel the best I can. Yeah. Work so hard to be my man. Yeah. Give me roses all the time. That's why you stay on my mind. I check it. Sometimes I don't feel like talking, and you understand. But then I turn around and I feel like walking, and you grab my hand. I appreciate all the ways you love me, and we're growing day by day. Just stay with me, don't play with me, 'cause I'm loving all the ways we say hey. We say hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Oh, we say hey.
Hey.
Oh, baby, 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 baby. I'm loving all the ways we say hey.
Oh, yeah.
So we got hey.
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 Hey. Hey. I want somebody to hear me right now say hey.
So, listening to that song, right? Here's a question. So, in 2022,
Yeah.
it's okay to say post-COVID now, right?
I hope we can say post-COVID.
Because they don't talk about COVID no more because
Not really.
the war going on. They just forgot that it was ever a thing.
It's a new thing.
Yeah, it doesn't
We've
exist
moved
anymore.
on to the next
We've
thing
moved
now.
on. Yeah, bye.
So post-COVID, yes.
So post-COVID, is it fair to say that women are more aggressive these days?
Yeah.
Women are shooting shots now?
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So this song kind of reminds me of this thing now
Sure.
because, I'm online and I see a lot of statuses of future husband.
Okay.
and I'm going to be
I know
this-
you've seen them on mine.
I've definitely seen them.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I was going to say, because,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. I've seen some of yours. I was like, you know what? I'm going to reply to this
You have.
because. So what is it from a woman's standpoint? What is dating like in 2022?
Oh, my. That is
Post-COVID.
very open. And if I hope I can say it in like a 30-second bit, but difficult. It's difficult. Now, I will say, so going back to your point, yes, I think that both men and women are more aggressive, to be honest, post-COVID, because it's like that whole thing, like, we don't know how long we're going to be here. We don't know if it's going to happen. COVID kind of opened some things up.
Yeah.
Like, somebody opened their black book up again and was like, hey, baby girl, I didn't mean that 6 months ago when I said that stupid stuff.
Right.
Like, the world about to end, so I want you to be my wife.
Zombie
You know what I'm saying? Like,
apocalypse.
you had, right. You know what I'm saying? People had that kind of thing. But for me, dating is there's a whole lot of things that we're dealing with in this day and age. Let's be for real. So whereas, because I was married at one time, right?
Right.
So in my mind, dating wasn't a thing anymore. It wasn't even an option. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't a thing. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think about it. I would talk to my single friends about it, but really the majority of my friends were married.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Or had significant others. So this was very different. So after my divorce, it was complete new water.
Wow.
Like,
So you know what that reminds me of? And it's such the worst analogy in the world.
oh God, what?
Prison.
Okay.
Because
I wasn't expecting that.
You go to jail and the world is this way.
Oh.
And you get out 10 years later.
Gotcha.
And it's a complete, like, you got some people that went to jail when they had before beepers.
Gotcha.
And they got out with social media and
No, straight
cell
up.
phones and FaceTime.
No,
right?
straight up. Like, after I got divorced, I felt like, I'm going to get you, sucker, when he had the fish in his shoe.
Yeah.
Like, he's walking out. I was the one with the fish in my shoe. You feel
Right.
me? And then I'm walking out, and people laughing at me like, girl, that's not how we do things no more. Like, what's
Like, they don't
going
ask
on?
for your phone number no more. They want your
girl,
Snapchat.
What? Like, why you saying your number, girl? They just want your your connect.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. So it's just, it's very different. But for me, and shout out to my mother, who is an amazing, my father's passed on now, but my mother is an absolute amazing human being, like,
Absolutely.
for real. And so she taught us girls, because it's 4 girls. She taught us girls how to be wives.
Oh.
So I don't know how to operate
in this other way.
I just don't, and I refuse to do that.
Yeah.
And so for me, what I find is that in the dating, me being single, I keep getting. Maybe it's me, and I'm okay with that,
Okay.
because I'm a person that hones into her thing. I own my stuff.
Gotcha.
So, but it's the men that, hey, I am great. Like, okay, yeah, Gwen, that's the total package. But then they get to know me and they're like, oh, I gotta be serious. Now I gotta, like this might be a big thing. So then it's like, no, I'm not ready for that. And then I'm left like, well, dang,
I call that bullshit repellent. It's a good thing.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
I don't know. I'm in a whole like limbo, and this might be a whole nother show, but I'm in a whole limbo. Like I'm so ready to just be like, you know what? Maybe I should just be a nun.
A nun?
A singing nun, like
no. Yeah. Okay, I'm about to give you relationship advice.
What?
You ready?
No, this is not supposed to be that. What?
That's okay.
I just say that I was born in the wrong timeline.
No. One thing that everybody, I'm not just women.
Fair enough.
One thing that everybody has to realize is that society has taught us and has made us believe that you have to be in a relationship.
Fair enough.
So people feel that's why you 40 and you ain't married yet. What's wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with you because your first goal is to be happy.
Period. And
if you're not that, you ain't ready for it no ways because you're going to be looking for that happiness in another person.
And that's so unfair.
They can't handle it.
And it's unfair to put that on
it's
somebody.
It's very unfair.
And in me dating, that's a very interesting thing that you even went there because I had to learn that about myself. I really was putting my happiness in other people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is the reason why
most people
the divorce,
do that,
happened because I'm like, oh my God, this person is like, not allowing me to be this but this person was growing too. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the mature part of it.
Let's go.
You got two people who, got together young, married young. This person's just growing too. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, your growth pattern is not meeting up. And it just is what it is. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make the other person a horrible person. It just makes your timeline. You just weren't supposed to be together.
Exactly. Like
that's just all.
Like back in the day, people got married very young because that was the thing to do.
Sure.
But nowadays, at least in my eyes, I feel like you spend your 20s fucking your life up.
Yeah, pretty much.
You spend your 30s fixing it.
Fair enough.
40 and beyond, you should be living it.
And so that's where I am.
Yeah.
Because my birthday is tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, let's just put that on out there. Happy birthday, okay?
Make way for the birthday, girl.
So I am in a transition now where I do want to be very serious with someone. And, and getting back to that point, like, we're in this day and age, you were talking about dating, we're competing against a lot, we as women.
Okay.
We're competing against Instagram and Facebook and OnlyFans and
really, you think so?
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. Because there is, for some men, and I'm speaking from experience.
Okay.
For some men, they have this great quality woman in front of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I got nice boobs. I got a nice little booty. I got hips. In my waist, it's not as flat as I would like it, but it's
bang,
nice.
Bang, pow, boom, pow, bang.
Bing, pang, 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 pang. I got it, and I'm bringing it. Okay?
Absolutely.
But for some men, they're so caught up in the likes and the conversations of that they can't slow it down to have a conversation or a relationship with this.
Right.
So, so it gets into that point. So it's so many gamuts of that, but so while I'm at work and whatnot, you liking pictures and stuff like that, and you getting caught up in that, and you paying your $5 monthly whenever she has a sale on OnlyFans.
Right.
So it's a lot of things that's going. And listen, I'm not knocking anybody that's getting their hustle.
You got
on
a bunch
OnlyFans.
of cameras looking at you.
Okay, do
this one's looking at you.
Thing, girl. Do your thing, girl. Listen, I ain't knocking you.
I'm gonna say you're not competing with Instagram.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
I would. Okay, yes.
Because at the end of the day, if the guy is looking for an Instagram model, he's not looking for a quality woman.
Okay.
And you should never feel like you got to compete with that shit.
No, and I personally don't. But I'm saying in general.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Like I understand you got different times where the standard of beauty was different. Like you had the pinup girls in I think the
Mhm.
40s and 50s, somewhere
Sure.
around then. I
Mhm.
might have the wrong date, but it made women want to eat and get chubby because that was the
Right.
thing, you know.
Right.
And then it turned to the beanpole model. Now,
Right.
women didn't even want to have booty.
Right.
I don't know why.
Right.
It's stupid, but they didn't.
Got it.
And now you have this extra super Coke bottle
Sure.
that is manufactured
Yeah.
at this point. Standards of beauty has always been something that the majority was not,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And women have never had to compete with that. It's just you got to look at here's a silver lining. That standard of beauty brings the assholes out and you can see them.
Indeed.
So now, boom, I see the asshole, let me stay away from them.
Okay.
And unfortunately, with men and women, it has always been a shortage of the greats.
Fair
Or they're
enough.
just sprinkled around too much. You see what I'm saying? And it'd be hard to find that person. But you're not supposed to find that person because it just happens.
Well, why hasn't it happened for me?
Why?
Child? Okay.
Maybe it ain't supposed to yet. Maybe you supposed to be on tour and that's when you're gonna meet that person.
Fair enough, and I have taken that too.
Yeah.
I don't know why this has turned into like a this portion of the conversation, but I'll take it. That's fine.
That's cool. I mean, it's a vibe, you know?
Yeah,
We just vibing.
I love it.
Speaking of vibing.
You know what? You're the best host ever.
Let's go into another song. Vibing.
This is featuring Jay Lee. Featuring Jay Lee.
I'm really vibing with you. How can we vibe in this room? Alright, you riding with me, right or wrong. This ain't the time to play no games. You've been my babe for quite some time. That's kinda crazy. When I'm chillin' with my friends, you wanna say my name, say my name. If you ain't running game, I thought that you would stay, but you just stayed the same. I know I made mistakes, but you stayed down to stay. I knew that you would stay. I'm really vibing with you. How can we vibe in this room? Oh yeah, if you ain't running game, I thought that you would change, but you just stayed the same. But you stayed down the same. I knew that you would stay.
Hey. Oh, that's my jam. Every artist has a jam on their record.
That's a vibe.
Man, that's a whole vibe.
I'm low key mad it's short.
Man, listen, we can do an extended version just for you. No, I have to shout out Jay Lee for that one. He sent that one. Listen.
That's hot.
You want to jump on it?
I will, absolutely.
No, like for real, for real.
Dead ass.
Jay Lee, we got an exclusive right now.
Dead ass.
Let's get it, like straight up. No, Jay sent that, and that was in the batch of the songs that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
And he sent it with just his vocals on there. And it was with the intent of him just sending an idea.
Oh.
The shit was so fire.
Yeah, that's super fire.
I was like, nah, okay, let's go creative. And so I ended up being at Dean Jones's studio.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, let's play with this. Let's just play with this. Let's just play with it. And it just the vibe just ended up being like so dope. You know what I mean? And so I was able to add my harmonies under it and all of that. And so it was that whole thing of me seeing this music being built more and more and more and more. And I had to stop myself. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Just leave it alone
Yeah,
because
that
it's
song,
good right there.
It got the perfect title. It is definitely
A whole vibe, right?
A vibe.
Yeah.
If I still smoked weed, I would blow a blunt to that.
You
For
about
sure.
that?
for sure. But now, I would like vacuum the house and
Okay.
then not want to vacuum no more. I want to just sit down and
You be chilling too
eat
much.
some grapes or some mandarins or something.
Fair enough. But it's a whole vibe.
It's
though.
a whole vibe.
Shout out to Jay Lee. He's so amazing.
So speaking of vibes,
Yeah.
there is a Gwen moment
Oh.
that is forever stuck in my head.
I'm scared to ask.
No, it's really dope. It's really dope.
Okay.
So it's years ago, and we're at open mic.
Okay.
It was L Boog's open mic on Grand River, and I never looked at the flyers to see who was performing. I don't know who, but they say Gwen's singing tonight,
Okay.
and her entire family.
Ah, the Christmas record. Yes.
So
Yeah.
like I'm a big Spencer fan. For those who don't know, like you can be a fan of a family. Like
They're so amazing. I love my family.
like seeing a family love on each other as much as you guys do is literally breathtaking. So the Spencers and the Tuckers.
Yeah.
Like
okay. Yeah.
Like I love it, right? So I'm sitting here and I'm like, she can sing.
Yeah.
She can sing.
Yeah.
She can sing.
Crazy.
She can sing. Mom can
Right.
sing.
Right.
Dad can sing.
Yeah. All of that. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Right.
And y'all sing together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's 6 people.
Yeah.
First of all, I know y'all was doing 6-part harmonies sometimes at home.
Oh, we had a whole piano at the house and keyboards and the whole nine. Yes.
What was having such a musical family, all vocal too? What was that like growing up, and how has that influenced you to this day?
You know what? Yes, it absolutely has influenced me and continues to influence me.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. It was so regular to us. I didn't even know. It was
Wow.
like, your family doesn't have a piano in their living room. Like
Wow.
your dad didn't create a studio and built like a patio in the back of the house and at night that's where your dad was. Like he wasn't in the studio. My dad was a pastor.
Yeah.
So my dad was doing pastoral things and then being daddy, being husband, and then he was in the studio. That's how I grew up.
Okay.
And so for us, for me, waking up, hearing my mother play on the piano was nothing.
Wow.
Was nothing. It was, it's time to wake up. Mama's playing a piano. Cool. It's breakfast is made. Mom's, she's doing her thing. And dad got his headphones on.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a thing. Like, some people have, when dad had that beer, you don't talk to dad. When dad, was talking on the phone or whatever, the dynamic was in other people's households. In my household, when my dad was in the back room, my dad had these, the sliding doors.
Yeah.
Back when I was like really sweet in the house, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
And it was mirrors on one side of the door,
Oh,
right?
wow.
So we was like super sweet, right?
Bedazzle.
Oh, we were bedazzled. Like we were the house on the block. So that was his, those were the studio doors.
Yeah.
And so once that was closed,
Mm-hmm.
it was a wrap. Daddy was creating.
Wow.
Yes, and he allowed us to be our creative selves as well.
Yeah.
So yes, we were singing on the porch. Absolutely. Our friends felt, if they had, Dwelle lived around the block.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. So when his first mixtape came out, he wanted to play it for mama. You know what I mean? So he played it on our
wow.
porch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like things like that. Like, anybody who was rapping or singing in the hood, whether they were good or bad, we heard it. Mama heard it.
Yeah.
And my mother, with her amazing self, would sit on that porch and listen to everybody. You know what I mean? And they couldn't come in the house.
Your
'cause I
mama was an
playing it.
A&R. DP was an A&R.
DP,
Wow.
Butterfly Free was an A&R before she even knew it, okay?
Okay.
But yeah, it definitely played a role in all of our creativity to this day.
Wow.
My sisters and I were just literally singing yesterday together, at an event. So yeah, shout out to my sisters. I absolutely adore my sisters. Debbie, Becky, Mimi are absolutely everything to me. And
Yeah.
of course my mommy, so yeah.
Yeah, just a house full of talent.
Yeah.
So, what note
Mm.
did your parents sing when they were screaming at y'all and y'all did something bad?
You know what? Both of them was kind of low. I ain't even gonna lie.
Really?
Mama was pretty much an alto. If mom went to like a soprano, like just, hide yourself. It's a wrap.
Wow.
But yeah, and dad, you know what? Dad kind of just stayed mono because he stayed cool all the time.
But if he went baritone, that ass was grass. You know, you messed up, right? Barry White's coming to whoop you.
But you know what? We were really good girls, so
Yeah.
we really ain't get in trouble a lot like that. But
Got you.
when we did, mom was kind of alto. If she went to tenor, it was a little trouble. But if daddy kind of stayed mono, it was cool.
Yeah. So my dad was a bass player.
I didn't know that.
My dad was a bass player, and he used to he didn't play with them, but he would go and practice with the Funkadelics and Parliament guys.
Good
right?
God. Okay.
And so remember when I went out of town to go and find family members?
Yes, I do.
I found out that my mom was a singer.
No way.
She never told me.
That's how you found out.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, your mama used to travel from church to church and sing. I was like, you mean like lead sing?
You're all excited.
So you telling me that I could have been a singer?
Come on.
Man, I'm so mad. But
You
then,
give me all my notes when I'm in the studio. Stop playing.
yeah, but I can hear it. I'm no.
I got you. I
People
got
be
you.
like, you can sing. No. But now I think back in the day, I would be around the corner, 2 blocks down,
Okay.
and my mom would scream, belt my name out, and they'd be like, ooh, you better go home. And when I can hear it back, I'm
Those are
like,
her vocals.
it was perfect pitch. though.
Absolutely. She was shouting at you in perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch. That's crazy. Yeah. Like, wow. And she don't sing no more. I'm like, dang, she
Okay.
used to really love it.
Okay.
And I can't imagine not loving this music
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
Like I can see your face light up right
Oh
now.
my gosh. What?
Like used to
Yeah.
love it.
Used to?
Used to?
Get out of here, man.
Still love it.
Yes.
But you did talk about something that you used to love in this next song.
You're setting me up for my own music, and I don't even. I'm not catching it.
Next song is Used to Love.
Okay.
Check it
yes.
out.
Come here.
Enjoy the ride, if only for tonight. When we're going through all the things we do, just the way we do, don't it make you happy? Just don't say goodbye. I've been through so many games, yeah. City lovers with ill intentions on moving forward. Is it something that I've done to give an impression that I don't want something more? 'Cause you are something different, and I like something different. Let's be something different. Oh, together. I like something different, and you are something different. Let's be something different together. Enjoy the ride. If only for tonight. When we're going through all the things we do, just the way we do, don't it make you happy? Just don't say goodbye. Enjoy the ride. If only for tonight. When we're going through, just the way we do. Just don't say goodbye. Don't
Yeah.
say goodbye. goodbye.
Don't say goodbye.
Don't say goodbye. Good grief. Just don't say
Yikes.
goodbye.
Yikes.
Listen, that one I really enjoyed writing. Because I wanted to I have the storyline obviously for the project, but that one was just really intimate to me at that moment. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just don't want somebody to give up on you. You know what I mean? Just don't say goodbye. Like, let's enjoy the ride. Let's just, please, can we just enjoy this ride? Like, no pressure.
Yeah.
Let's just enjoy it and let's just be whatever this is.
I think sometimes people have they're so attached to the idea of what they want.
That was me though. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
You know, I'm so honest with myself. You know what I mean? That was absolutely me.
Okay.
You know, listen, okay, you like me? Cool. We're gonna be boyfriend, girlfriend. We together.
Sweet.
And it was like, wait a minute. That's really not how the world operates right now.
Yeah.
Now, understand, you know, prior to that, I was in a situation for 10 years. And that is how we operated then. You know what I mean? But I had to learn to enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Enjoy the process. And whatever happens with that, as long as I know I went into it with great intentions and I think that you came into it with great intentions too, you know, because it's all about us choosing the right person too, you know what I mean? And let's just enjoy each other. And so I had to just learn that. And so that's kind of been my journey for the last few years. Let's just enjoy each other.
Just enjoy it. And if it lasts, it lasts. If it don't, it had a purpose.
It had a purpose. Did I learn something from it?
Yeah.
Did you learn something from it? Cool. We not beefed out. Cool. You know, so I had to learn that. That was kind of a learning experience for me.
So would you say that this album is these lessons that you've learned as well?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess so. Just in me conversing it to you, conveying it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think all my music is like that, though.
Yeah.
All my music is in some way, shape, or form. You know, it's either my situation or someone I'm close to.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, like, how you write songs so fast? I'm like, because I live the songs. I already wrote them.
Right.
I'm just saying what I went through.
Indeed.
Like, that's easy, but when you just making up stuff, well, it's real hard to write a song.
Yeah.
But, no, I'm just talking about when I went to the store and I saw somebody trip over some Mike and Ikes. I don't know.
Right.
You know,
and it became a dope song. There we go.
Exactly. So let's get back on this love thing, because that's what these albums are about.
At least
you
I know
sing
mine.
about you sing about love.
Yes, I do.
Right?
Yes, I do.
So would you consider yourself an expert on love at this point?
If my homegirls was here, if Portia and Shaquem was here, they would be like, no. If do I consider myself an expert on love?
Expert.
In some way, yes.
Some ways.
In some ways, I look to be an expert one day.
Okay.
I am an expert on unsuccessful love.
Oh, well.
Whether it be, but it's still.
You know that the stove is hot because you burned yourself, so it's
so
all
many
right.
times, and I mean, like this
Sizzle,
hand
sizzle,
is just
sizzle.
sizzle.
Okay,
But
so
I've been, but what I've also understood, and this is me as a woman of my age right now and maturity, I've also understood that I've made a lot of mistakes myself.
okay,
It's not always the
Humility.
man's fault. Humility.
Boom.
Okay, and honesty.
Yeah.
Because you have to be coming with humility, because you can be humble, but you can keep your humble to yourself. You know what I mean? But I am
absolutely.
very much so. I voice my humility and what I've learned, and you know, sometimes you can come a little too forceful to the table. You know, that's why that song means so much to me, because I really, you know, just enjoy what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I thoroughly believe that.
thoroughly. But I had to believe, to come to believe that, because that wasn't me. I was like, we boyfriend, girlfriend, we kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was that girl. Why you liking them pictures? Why you got to make a comment? I'm right here, I'm fine.
Right.
So why you gotta say that? But
And
it's
he's
just
like,
so
I'm
much.
human. She got a big booty, and I just looked at it. That don't mean I'm gonna go get it.
It's not even that deep. Like I'm sitting here with you. She's like, chill out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's that thing. So I'm an expert on I'll tell you what I feel I'm an expert on.
Okay.
I'm an expert on any woman that wants to evolve herself and be honest with herself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because we cannot be
Step one.
Step one, you have to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes as women, as African American women,
Yeah.
because of what we've known, what we may have experienced before, we are so hard on our men.
Yeah.
And now I'm an advocate. And you go to my Facebook, my Instagram, all of that. I'm an advocate on bigging our men. Bigging up our men.
Yes.
Because I feel that I feel that men in general, but our African American men, you guys are kings. Period.
Boom.
Like there's no comma.
Tilt my
There's
crown.
not like tilt your crown, honey, tilt it. And so I'm really huge on that. And so, you know, I long for the day that I can have my king and be able to show him, you know, who it is. But in the meantime, honey, I will sing songs for other queens to bask in their king for. It is okay. You know what I mean? And then when God sees fit to send mine, hey, then I'm going to write a hell of a mixtape for him, honey.
Yeah.
It's going to be called The Greatest King of All Time.
The greatest king of all time.
Look, the greatest king of all time is Jesus Christ, but he's the one right there.
Second
next to
runner-up
close.
king.
Yeah, there
You
we
the
go.
king under the king.
The king under the king. but you know, I'm joking, but in all sincerity, I am a lover of love.
A lover of love.
I am a lover of love. My heart, I at night when I would cry about being sad in love, I really would ask the Lord, like, why would you give me so much love to give and I don't get to give it? I don't get to get it. Like I give so much and I don't get to get it.
Well,
that is so unfair.
Well, here's an easy answer. One word. You ready?
Okay.
Strap your seatbelts on. Ask the question one more time, and I'm gonna give you the one word.
How can I be born with so much love in my heart and not receive it?
Jesus.
Because he's the ultimate love.
Same thing.
Period.
Went through the same thing.
Period. Yeah.
Worse.
Straight
Right?
up. Straight up.
You know, so we don't know what that greater purpose is.
Absolutely. And I had to learn that too. And when I say when I had to learn this, I'm talking about this is like the last 24 or 48 months. You know what I'm saying? This last 2-3 years of my life, you know, where I really had to hone in. And I even had to have a conversation with like my friends and my family, like, listen, I'm a little distant right now, but I just need to figure out what's going on with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm equating the sadness that I feel to something when really I think that I'm just in a place to learn where this is supposed to be. And I'm so happy that I was able to gain peace back and able to write in a happier place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, these songs, I can't enjoy them with someone special, you know what I'm saying? But I want to write them for women and men
Exactly.
to enjoy them with your spouse. Please, by all means, make a whole lot of babies on G.
But you know, you can sing anything and they'll just enjoy it.
Oh, that's
So
so
I got
kind.
2 surprises for you tonight. Not one, but 2.
Okay.
Put together the whole thing.
Okay.
So, first thing is, I'm talking about how you just can just sing anything
Oh, okay.
and everybody enjoys it.
Okay.
So it was one night, the Grammys was going on,
Okay.
and I just decided to throw an acoustic show. And in the beginning of the show, I was like, I want to do a cool opening.
Yeah.
I wanted to play music, but you know, I'm not the greatest musician. And I was like, ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to write my monologue out on cue cards, and I'm going to ask Gwen to sing the monologue while I just played the guitar. Guess who has a video of that?
Get out. Get out. Because you don't.
Yes, I do. So for all y'all people
Oh, my God.
on YouTube,
Oh, my God.
y'all about to hear total improv
Bro,
in
what?
such perfection.
Wait.
Yes. You ready?
I'm sweating. I am
sweaty?
sweating now.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's do it. Ask me, am I ready?
Are you ready?
Sure.
Sure you got the first word?
Got it. Hello. Welcome to the ultrasound. Oh, we got a crazy show for you. Welcome to a new era in Detroit music.
Everyone in this room's a pioneer. Yeah. Everyone in this room is not scared of the snow and don't give a damn about the Grammys or a DVI or a DVI. Me, I'll just watch the highlights on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or Facebook, even Facebook. Damn, everything's on Facebook. Really? Okay. I went to jail last week. I was about to do my fingerprints. They asked me if I wanted to log in my Facebook. We just played Candy Crush in my cell. Candy Crush in my cell. Oops. Let's get back to the show. Let's all sing a song. Okay. Let's all sing a song called Prototype. Y'all know it? Let's all sing a song called Prototype. Okay.
1, 2, 3,
I hope that you're the one. If not, I'm only ready. You are the prototype. We'll tiptoe to the sun and do things I know you like. I think I'm in love again. Y'all know it? Love again. Ooh, I think I'm in love again. I think I'm in love again. I think that's the end. Thanks, y'all.
We made a big mess. I only messed up like 5 times, right? Put your hands together for Gwenation. Just did that thing. That's what I'm saying, man. Our artists are so awesome. You can just do stuff. Yeah. Booyah. Gotcha.
Yeah, you definitely got me. That's a classic moment. I forgot about that moment.
That was such an epic night that not too many got to see.
Yeah.
You know, we got to hear just like the purity of your voice, Pierre's voice, Pierre Anthony, Stephanie Christian.
Shout out to them, yes.
And you know, I really need to do that show again because I liked it.
Would you please?
In between songs, you know, the audience got to get to know y'all and ask y'all questions and stuff. It was cool. It was such a vibe, man. It was such a vibe. It was dope. It was.
Come on, bring it back, Ren. Yeah. That's it. It's settled. Boom. It's coming back.
Done. I mean, I got the facility now.
Hello.
Yeah, just do small crowds.
Yes. Right? Intimate.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, so.
Thank y'all for listening to that.
So, how important to you is friendship? Either in a relationship or not in a relationship. How important is the friendship part?
So friendship for me is everything.
Okay.
You know, my friends and I, we collectively just call each other our tribe.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
They said that in the thread. Yeah.
I believe it. Yeah. You know, because friendship, for me, I have a collective, and my collective, I've been blessed to have it grow. But I'm not really here for growth. in like I don't have to have like a whole slew of friends.
Right.
Because I'm so intimate with my friends, I'm very careful. So
Facts.
first of all, let me, and this is no shade, any of my friends, they will not take offense to me saying this. I don't need no friends because I got the bomb sisters. The 3 of my sisters are my best friends. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Debbie, Miga, Becky. Like, I don't need nobody else because I got them. But God saw fit that but I did need them in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? I have a set of girls who are my dogs. I will do anything for them. They will do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? They know where the bones are buried. I know where their bones are buried, and I ain't telling nobody. We could beef out. You'll never know anything about them because I love them and I adore them like that.
Don't snitch.
But, listen, never in a million years will you get it from me because I love them like that and we've grown to have such a bond. You know what I mean? I mean, my children, they aren't my friends. Those are my children's aunties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I have an amazing group of guy friends, you know what I'm saying, who are legit my just straight guy friends, you know what I'm saying? JoJo, Tommy, you know what I'm saying? Dean Jones, Jay Lee has now become one. I mean, so many of them. Carl, Chris Crosby, you know what I'm saying? You're in that tribe.
Booyah.
You know what I mean? Hello, you made it to the tribe. You made it to the tribe. Made it to the tribe. Made it to the tribe. Made it to, you know what I'm saying? So it's so important because, and people have said this, I've seen it on memes and people have said it too, and I'm paraphrasing, but, God gives you your family, but he also blesses you with friends.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I had my big sister, my big sister who is Pam English, you know what I'm saying? She is not my blood sister, you know what I'm saying? She started off as my teacher, but now you let somebody say my god sister, all 4 of us gonna be like, excuse, that's our big sister. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? But that's so friendship and it's submerged for me. Friendship submerges into family.
Got you.
So it means everything to me.
Yeah, I always say like when you grow up, the friends you have that you grew up with, they was your friends by default. You really didn't.
Right.
You didn't get to choose them for real.
Sure.
It's just that's what was around.
Sure.
But when you get older, you literally are picking.
Yeah.
You friend.
Yeah. You better believe it. You better believe it.
And I'm not saying that they're worth more than those back in the day. Right. But that means a lot
there are levels.
Because you made a choice to be cool with that person and get close to them and all of that.
Yep.
So I got a story for you.
Well, come on with the story then, Red.
So, years ago, a chick was inboxing me, right?
Oh.
She's inboxing me.
Okay.
She wasn't making a pass or nothing like that. It was just on some, cool comment.
Gotcha.
Jokey, we cool. We see each other out in public. Hey, what's up? It's my homie, right?
Okay.
So time passes. And one day she says, so when can I take you out to dinner? She was like, dribble.
You hear me?
Fade away.
Kink.
Held her hand up.
Dig.
Kobe.
Feel me?
Shot the shot. Well, at the time, I was in a monogamous relationship.
Okay.
So I say, oh, man, I'm sorry. I can't do that because, I'm in this relationship. Well, she stopped being friends with me. Oh. Right after that.
Okay.
So that's why I asked, friendship, how important is that? Because it was almost like, how women say, men, you're only here for one thing. Some women is only here for one thing. It's not for you. It's because they want to have. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. That's
so, it's like, what is it to where one says, even though you cool, because I like you, we can't be friends. You caught that.
So funny. So come on, man. I love the setup. So, and that is very cool. That is very cool that you went there. But that's the story of that, right? Of the upcoming song. So, it's very interesting how when you start off friends with someone, right? But feelings get involved.
Right.
They do, and naturally. And so sometimes there becomes this moment where it's like, listen, I have tried my absolute best to just be friends with you. But I am so ridiculously attracted to your spirit. I'm attracted to your knowledge. I'm attracted to the person that you are inside and out. That it's hurting me being your friend.
Wow.
That happens.
Wow.
That absolute happens, and that's that's where that song derived from.
That's
Like
where it derived
seriously,
from.
because that I absolutely have felt that. So I feel her pain, and sometimes as a woman, you have to take that stance where it's like, you know what? Do I want to worry about what you may or may not be doing when you're not with me in the evening, you know what I'm saying, or in the midday or whatever?
Yeah.
Do I want to do that? Do I need to learn to separate myself? And even if that means that we can't be cool because I'm hurting from that.
Wow.
That's a real thing.
I think it's a woman thing.
Yeah, absolutely, because men are not fazed by it at all.
Because so there's a particular person that I just caught feelings for.
Okay.
Blindsided by it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it was so cool, and the person is such a good person, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was just feeling it. I was like, oh, that's the one.
Oh, okay.
One, right? So, you know me, I've been turned down by the best of them. I'm shooting and period. I'm shooting. So I shot the shot.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, wow, I don't have those feelings towards you at all.
Okay.
Apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And my thing was the friendship was so important to me
Okay.
that even after getting turned down,
Mhm.
I immediately was like, please let's not be weird.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I don't want to lose my friend.
Sure.
Okay, I don't get you. I'm a little bummed about it.
Yeah.
But I would be even more bummed that I lost my really good friend.
Yep.
And we literally went right back to being super homies like we always have, you know. And so for me, I'm like, why throw away something so great because you didn't get something that you thought was greater? You might have the greatest right now.
Right. That's very true.
But you be like, I can't get that. Gone. Nah, that's the guy that might have beat somebody ass who was messing with you.
Sure.
That
might have been the friend, like the friend of all friends.
Yeah. So when I saw the title, it reminded me of the story, and I was just like, why is that? Because I know I was in a situation and I didn't do what the young lady did, but I know a lot of women that said, I can't do it. And
no, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That song came from a place where, with me,
mhm.
where I was at kind of a crossroads. Because like I say, although it does go with the story, but I was at a crossroads, a heavy crossroads, where it was like, do I want to be? I'm in this predicament with this in particular person, and I have feelings for this person, and they don't have the same feelings for me, but we have this ridiculously dope vibe together.
Yeah.
I feel unreasonably comfortable around this person.
Okay.
Like, it's insane. You know what I'm saying? I can tell them anything. You know what I mean? Whereas I'm not, although I come off very open, I'm really not that open like that. You know what I'm saying? I give you just enough, you know what I mean? But, my closest friends, they'll tell you, it even took G, a minute to open up to us. You know what I'm saying? And my sisters would be like, hey, G, okay, bring it in. What's really going on with you? Because you're giving us surface stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm I'm totally that person. But when I find someone that I can really be myself with and that I can really open up with, that is breathtaking to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm really not that open like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I give so much of myself with Gwenation, with, my work career. I have to give so much of myself because it's all personality. You know what I mean? That my inner being of who I am, I'm very nervous about opening up because I've been betrayed in such a way, in different ways. So when I find someone that I can just be like, listen, this is me, good, bad, ugly, and different. Take me. Don't leave me. Take me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I began to grow these really, really heavy feelings for this person, and they just weren't feeling the same way. And I had to respect that. It was like, you know what?
He was honest enough to say it.
Yeah, like straight up. And it was hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Like, to hear that. You know what I mean? I don't hear no. I don't usually hear no. I don't usually hear maybe. But I heard no this.
You be hearing?
I usually get yes, yes,
Indubitably.
In the humblest of me, I'm just being very honest.
Yeah.
So when I heard this, I was just like, kind of the wind had taken out of me, but it was a place where God had me to learn and kind of
That
grow.
was
And so there we
divine.
go.
That was probably a bullet dodged.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this, we are still great friends to this day.
Right.
We are absolutely great friends to this day, and I have learned so much from this person. And I look forward to learning more from this person. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely adore this person, you know what I'm saying? And that's that. But yeah, so that's...
But at one point, you did have the thought of, we can't be friends.
Yeah, I was like, no, I can't. My heart can't take it.
And boom, maybe that happened because you needed to write this song. We can't be friends.
My love is not a game, though. We can't pretend. My love is not for play, babe. It's not a game, though.
I've been through this before, that's how I know, and can recognize the feeling of my heart beating faster for you. See, I don't wanna make no more mistakes. I just wanna do whatever it takes for us to know and be sure of us. 'Cause I can't be friends with you. I tried, I can't be friends with you. Oh my, stuck to the end with you. Oh what have I done? What have I done? And I love it here.
We can't be friends.
We can't be friends.
My love is not a game, though. We can't pretend. My love is not for play, babe.
What it is.
It's not a game, though.
Look, tribulations and trials supposed to lead to flowers and vows. Now how I'm supposed to come after you, but we stuck on adjectives and nouns. Let's evacuate this mood and vacate this room. Look, I got a couple more places I can take you to. Do a couple more things I know that he can't do. Hey, is they still friends? Is that your business? Do you got a man or that show end? Look, your Facebook telling me a show end. You know them single friends be so long-winded. Well, listen, maybe I don't want to be your friend neither. Hey, can we talk about it while we smoke this reefer? Go somewhere we ain't gotta hit no people. No, we can't be friends, so we must be equal. That's that.
We can't be friends. That's what we say to each other. But can we do right by one another? I wanna know. I wanna know.
Yeah.
Can't be
Yes.
friends.
Shout out to both Jay Lee and the amazing, talented Dean Jones on that joint. I'm so appreciative of both of them. Because without them, seriously, this project would not be. So I'm really appreciative of them. It was organic, man. It's crazy.
This project is dope.
Thank you.
Like start to finish. We didn't even play the interludes. Like
Thank you.
like when y'all listen to this record, y'all will see that the songs are tied together. That was
Yeah.
one thing I loved about Ballad of the Bay 1.
Thank
is
you.
it just flow right into the next joint.
Thank you.
And before you know it, it's like, dang, it's over.
Right.
my
I want to
God.
keep you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, I love your drive.
Thank you.
And, like, I've seen you go from profession to profession,
Yes.
from Best Buy to selling cars.
Oh, God. Yes.
To now you have a makeup line,
Yes. Made in Couture.
right?
Yes.
So it's like, wow, like
Yeah.
she can do anything.
Yeah, for one, so I'm a mother of two amazing children. Love you, Madison. Love you, Aiden. It's important for both myself and their father
Yeah.
to show them there is no limitation.
No
of
limitation.
Anything in this world.
Anything.
Anything. If you can think it, you can do it. But the hard part is just doing the research to make it happen.
Yeah.
But it's not hard. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, our whole philosophy with our children is Nike. Just do it. If you can think it, it can happen. You know what I mean? And all the rest of my amazing nieces and nephews and any other person, child, older person, it doesn't matter. That's what I want people to leave from me. Leave from when their encounter with me.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do. Be your amazing, for me, if I'm saying it, be your amazing, fabulous self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just do it, shine bright. That's what we are here for. You know what I mean? Be a good person. get your heart together. Make sure your words are together when you're
Yeah.
speaking to people. Be kind, be nice, be respectful. You know what I'm saying? But have fun and
Have
grab this
fun.
thing called life by the reins and go with it for real.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that means you can do what?
Anything.
Speaking of anything.
Come on. Yes, you did that. You set that up. And I played right into it.
Speaking of anything, I made an executive decision on this album
Oh,
because right now her album is exclusively on Every Music.
say it one more time.
Exclusively on Every Music
Yes.
for the next few days.
Yes.
I haven't done it, but tomorrow I'm gonna add a bonus track that me and Gwen did that we never released. So if you go to Every Music and you buy the album,
Get out.
you get anything.
Oh my God. Don't know how you feel about everything that's going on, but I'ma let you in on secret, baby. You got me open, and I don't live with regrets, so I don't wanna talk about it. They say change can be risky, but with you I see definite. Yeah, anything goes in love. Anything goes in love. Anything can go. Yeah, and I'ma go to the moon with ya. I'ma start so be my rocket. Yeah, anything goes. Anything goes. Anything can go. Just me and you, it's what we do. Got that old school, it's yeah. That old school love that I'll take it any day. Any day. Put it on a platter so you can have it your way. I'll do it. 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 Yeah. I'll do it for you. It's that old school love that I'll take it. See, I'll take it any day. Yes, I will. Oh, I'll do it. 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 I'll do it for you. Just you. My pride don't exist with you, baby. All I wanna do is kiss on you, baby. Show you what them chicks miss with you, baby. Cross my heart, this is it. That's you, baby. I wanna slow it down. Just let me love you. Realize my love is here. Calculated you and me, baby. Just makes sense, don't you see, baby? Anything goes. Anything goes. Anything. And I'ma go to the moon with ya. I'ma start so be mine. Anything goes. Anything, baby, anything. Just me and you, it's what we do. About that old school, yeah. Old school. I'll take it, I'll take it. On the platter. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll just you. It's that old school, baby. Ride with me, baby. Just you. Hey.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Ooh, that's so sexy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I forgot how much fire that was.
Yeah,
That was
song,
crazy.
That song super slaps.
Every time we were in the studio together, like it just gets so crazy.
Always. It's funny that we haven't really released like we got songs, you
Yeah.
know, but we ain't like we gonna have to do.
Oh, what are you saying?
Yeah, I actually got I got a track that I think you will like. I got a couple.
What?
I
Hello.
got a couple.
Let's get it.
Me and Miguel made one.
Oh, come on. Shout out to Miguel.
Is it in here? What was the name of that track, Miguel?
Come on.
Which one?
The track we made with the guitar. Remember, I was playing it, and then you played it over.
Oh, oh man, I don't remember the name. Was it the? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I forgot to.
That's all right. Just send it to me tomorrow.
It's in my iCloud. I could have played it, but I just don't remember the name of it. Anywho.
Okay.
So, this album is out.
Yes. On every music for the first couple of days, and then it'll be uploaded to iTunes. I'll definitely promote and let you guys know when it's available. But hey, it's my birthday tomorrow, okay? It's 11 o'clock right now. It's a couple of minutes to 11. We got an hour. I want y'all to celebrate with me, and celebrating with me how you can make me the most happiest girl, the most happiest woman on this planet is going to everymusic.com. Go ahead and listen, stream, buy, do the whole nine. But I got an exclusive. Can I just tell you how excited I am and how grateful I am
Let's
for that?
go.
Like, I am extremely, this conversation started yesterday.
Yeah.
Around about 5, 6 o'clock.
Right.
You know, and it just moved into something crazy. And Ren, I just want to take this time. Like, my father was big on giving people their flowers while they're alive. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so I'm just super grateful. Anytime I ever need anything, you're always there without hesitation. And with this, you know, with me calling you just for the cover, you know, and then it just, you know, us talking about it, and you always want to know what I'm doing. Gwen, okay, what's your game plan? You know, and I appreciate that. People that are in your life that can say, okay, I hear what you're saying, but what's the plan behind it? And so you always kind of check me on that. And I have to slow down and say, okay, wait, what is the plan with it? And so for you to give me this platform, this amazing platform that you created for yourself and other artists, and for allowing me to come for us. Yeah. And I appreciate that. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Gwenation, coming out of my mouth to your ears. I appreciate you. I love you.
I love you back.
I hope to be back.
Twice
times. I hope to be back.
You will.
And I appreciate everything that you got going on. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So look, y'all make sure y'all not only listen, stream, download, share. I don't want to hear none of y'all saying, I don't know why she ain't on, and your ass ain't sharing.
Okay.
I will WWF drop kick with both feet you in the chest if I see you saying that and you ain't shared her music.
It's so important.
It's awesome.
It's so important. Yes.
I ain't even got to ask her. On all social media platforms, look for Gwenation.
There we go. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Period.
And
make sure you tell somebody, hey, have you heard this? This is how things happen.
Yes.
And this was a great interview. So I really don't like doing regular interview questions.
And you did not. You surprised me with a few things and with really all of it. So thank you.
Yeah, I want to get deep.
Yeah.
That sounded bad.
Pause.
My name is Dean Beanz, and this is Late as Fuck with Dean Beanz with special guest Gwenation.
Love y'all.